We will be getting going here momentarily. I have no clue if they're synced because Lucien doesn't have a timer, so that's fine. Oh, we gotta crop this. We gotta crop better. All right, so Invertacrismizer. Everyone knows this mode, right? This is everyone's favorite mode. There are 4 of every item, or 4 times of every item, and it's inverted, and it's Enemizer. Apologize for my poor crop job. It's unbecoming of a restreamer. All right, Tyvarius hitting up the cave, picking up Mirror Shield already. This is the best day ever. I'm gonna turn in my restreamer card pool, don't worry. And a sword. We didn't find one of those at all last time. Oh, I guess we're starting with boots as well. I gotta check what group this is. I forget which group this is. I feel bad for not having it labeled here. Tiberius opting not to go for the 99 this time. Doesn't want to show off too much. This is group Jabiru. Jabiru's? That's a bird, I guess. Misses the tries the 99, misses it. And a hook shot. That's good. All right, I shouldn't laugh at that, but that was kind of funny. Lulled into a false sense of security by that Hinox just being there, vanilla, and then out of nowhere, Lionel to the face. Look at all the Lionels. Oh, this is a great Enemizer. Yeah, I don't know if signposts kill the Lionels. Oh, I missed. That was Moon Pearl on Lucien's side. Glove for Ty. I mean, listen, we got Mirror Shield. We got a sword. What else do you really need to beat this game? It's like Thieves Town is a pendant. Not that we really care. Oh, Gibdo's in here too. This is a mean seed so far. Lucien picked up another sword. I mean, we can beat Ganon now. East Town giving both the runners a bit of trouble here. Blue Cane definitely helps, though. This has definitely been a, we'll call it, unkind enemy layout so far. We'll see him doing a map check. I guess I'll keep track of these. I don't know. East Town, Swamp, Mire are our pendants. I didn't catch the rest. I mean, obviously the rest were all crystals, right? I just don't know which ones are which. I think that's how that game works. Alright, Tyvarius gotta be a little careful up here. The crickets are still... Oh, no! That's fine. That's fine. That's the crystal I want to use. Crystal, 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 pendant, pendant, pendant. Okay, I think I have those, right? Alright, so I'm going to take another crack at Thieves Town here. Lucien decides to wait a little bit. It's not going to get a whole lot nicer, because we're not picking up any hearts this game. I mean, red mail would make it a little bit better. Lucien going to be Sora. Oh, that's right. It's inverted. It's going to go up the mountain. Okay. Look at this room. Holy cow. That Can of Burna is going to be seeing some heavy-duty use, I think. Just even randomized. Lucien making the long walk up. Oh, was that a Trinex I think I saw in Thieves Town? Old man turn in for $5. Picking up a Quake down here. This is basically... Oh, yeah, that's right. There's no point in continuing any further because we can't beat the boss yet. Tempered Sword. Mushroom. Oh, Lucien finding a... Double hammers. That's, potentially pretty good for Lucien, actually, because 2 hammers being in there makes it less likely that Tyvarius is going to find a hammer somewhere. Picking up a Fire Rod. And a Triforce piece. We'll count it. 1 Triforce piece. And a bow. Hera is a red crystal. Tyvarius is, approaching go mode here. We're not quite there yet, but don't need a ton left. Sick kid dropping a butter sword. Trying to get a Smith turn in from Ty here. Madman. Nice Hera pot from Lucien. Way faster than I can do the spin speed setup. Picking up a Bombos. Oh boy, we got the Helmasaur up top. Everyone's favorite arena to fight Helmasaur. Did not catch what was on the race game there. That might have been an Ice Rod. I think it was an Ice Rod, so... One more item off of Ty's checklist. Helmasaur continuing to hover over that middle hole. Oh, hammer is a little spicy here. Or just sword slash. Ooh. Careful. This is where a bow would be very nice. Gets it done, though. Ty dropping bees everywhere. Gonna go take another crack at TR here. We can beat Trinex without too much trouble, so this makes sense. Lucien forgetting that they do not have a mirror, unfortunately, to get into the back of TR there. All the mirrors are in Kakariko. Lucien needs to get those mitts from Thieves Town. All right, 2 shots, all we need. Although, actually, no, I guess, yeah, Lucien does not necessarily need those mitts. This is inverted. Gonna do Swamp. Lucien picking up a bow from the dam here. Not gonna go in a swamp. Oh, doesn't have a mirror. Ty picking up another Triforce piece, though. Some mitts for Lucien. Oh, okay. I was like, are we doing a pedestal check? But no, Ty's just gonna go do back a Skullwoods here. Ooh, Kane and checkerboard. All right. What are you doing, Ty? Just go beat. Oh, you need to get the. We need to get the key. You right. You right. Would have had the key there anyway. Whoops. Is there any boss we can't beat at this point? I don't think so, right? So, no harm in coming back here. Armos would be very annoying right now. I'll get the lag fight from Tyvarius. Playing it safe seems like the way to go here. These guys hit very hard, and I don't think Ty... I don't know if Ty got any, mail upgrades. Nicely done. So Ty just looking for hammer and a cane now, really. And flippers. So we don't actually need flute for inverted, even though it's nice. Boy, this room is fun. Lucien, on the other hand, needs both rods and a mirror. And there's a mirror. So, Lucien just a couple rods away from go mode here. Nice. This is some good Enemizer. Oh, the skull head. That's a rough room. Alright, Lucien, or not Lucien, Ty's had enough. Had enough of Skull Woods. Gonna continue on. Lucien fighting yet another Helmasaur here. God, those Lionels are just brutal. Absolutely brutal. Alright, Lucien taking down Desert Pels here. About to make, or going to attempt to make his way up the mountain. Will be picking up a hammer if he can, if he can make it past these Lionels. Alright, looks like we're gonna get Hyrule Castle checks here from Lucien. No, wait, what are we doing here? Oh, we're just gonna do Pyramid here? Okay. Yet another hook shot. Was that the fourth hook shot? That might have been the fourth hook shot. Lucien, gonna head over here, do Pot Eastern. Seems alright. Lucien does have the issue of potentially running into another Trinex, which is unbeatable for them at the moment. But we do know that there's already one in Thieves, so less likely of a chance that one will show up here. Boy, these Lionels are everywhere this seed. It's great. Alright, Ty about to get his double hammers. Having a good laugh at that. And flippers. So Ty is just a red cane away from go mode. Definitely a little sad to not have that cane here to be able to do the Turtle Rock boss while we're up here, but, you know, could be in Laser Bridge. With like an Argus in Eastern Palace, so that is beatable. Moon Pearl number 2. I think I kind of think I skipped this chest here. We're pretty close to go mode. This is Invertacrismizer. Like, this is such a long way out of the way for a single check that could just be a dungeon item. Alright, Ty picking up some silver arrows. Bottle, more gloves, and 20 bucks. We'll probably go do Hera here first, which makes sense. Will not find the red cane he's looking for, unfortunately. Picking up a couple fairies. Good idea in this mode. That red Tektite. Alright, Lucien picking up the East Palace boss. Getting a cape? Sure. If I'm gonna have a little bit of an easier time with Helma here, having the bow makes him much easier to hit in phase 2 when he likes to hover over that middle drop down. That was weird. I don't think he was getting hits in there. Oh, I just realized I forgot to change my, because I'm the worst. And hits don't register over the pit. I did not know that. Alright. Dungeon number 3 for Ty. Still on the hunt for a cane. As Lucien hops on into pod, it looks like Tyvarius is going to go do the pod Eastern combo now as well. I did not catch what the boss was there. 1 second. It's like a blind, so no issue. So we'll see who stumbles into their go mode items faster here. Tyvarius definitely has the advantage in the fact that when he's 1 versus 2, Lucien, though, doing the patented cack skip, which is unfortunate because they're both rods are in Kakariko, so. And Tyvarius is definitely going to stumble on the cane eventually. Alright, let's see what the prod bridge has got for us today. Ooh, a Beamos. Alright, so Hammer Yump is impossible. Not that I think we really have to worry about doing it here. Triforce Piece, that's Lucien's first. Like all our items are in Dark Maze. Tyvarius is going to have a bit of an easier Argus fight here with that gold sword. Oh, Lucien, be careful here. Alright, gets the fairy. Ty taking down Argus, getting an East Palace Crystal, and a cape. Still on the hunt for a cane. Alright, Lucien finds a rod, so Lucien looking for a fire rod. Ty looking for a red cane, and red cane is not going to be found in pod, doesn't look like. Both players Tyvarius following Lucien's tracks here. Look at this room. Oh, just Bombos. No need to be a hero. I'm very frustrated that that cane is not the color he was looking for. This is a very annoying arena for the blind fight. I just cane up here. There you go. All right. Yet another hammer. Hammer-locked hammer. All right, crystal number 4 for Lucien. We'll see where they decide to go next. If they go to Kakariko, that'll put him in go mode. This looks like probably a swamp play, though. No? Ice Palace? Okay, so looks like Lucien expecting the meme to hold true here and find a Fire Rod in Ice Palace. We shall see. Ooh, that anti-fairy eating up a bunch of magic, unfortunately. Gotta be a little careful about magic usage here. Lucina would definitely not say no to another sword as well. I think that's slowing them down a little bit in some of these rooms that Ty is going to have less trouble with. This room's rough. Yo, that thief turned into a skeleton. Spooky. Ooh, running very low on magic here. It does have a blue potion though, so that is good. Half magic also helps the issue. Lucien picking up his own mushroom here. While Ty makes his way to the boss here. Shouldn't be too much of an issue with the blue cane. Just gonna cane it up from the start. Ty's got a fairy, so that's not a big deal. Taking down Blind, picking up his 5th dungeon. Getting a 3rd hammer. Still on the hunt for Kane. Where does Ty go next? Might go to Swamp next. Swamp seems most likely. Probably wants to put off Ice until he finds a Cane. Probably wants to put off Desert Mire until he finds a Cane. So I'm guessing this is going to be a Swamp play. "46 minutes, neither player in go mode." This is pretty long go mode for this mode. Oh, Lucien finding another Ice Rod in Ice Palace, so The meme is half alive, but not the one he was looking for. Are we doing Pyramid Fairy? Ballsy. This is wild. Is Ty just gonna do Aga after this? Hmm. This is an interesting decision. I don't know if I agree with this. Lucien firing one too many arrows to get the quick kill, but not too bad. Picking up just a key, but another crystal on the board. So tied up at 5-5. Uncle's got a sword. Man, Uncle had the gold sword and he still couldn't even get past the first guards. So we'll see. Lucien is going to go... Is this the CAC play, perhaps? Ooh, we're getting a Hyrule Castle play from Ty's side. This is something that often gets left alone in Inverted, because it's kind of in an awkward spot. Oh, Lucien is going to where? Are we... What are we checking here? I'm not sure why you would come up and get these before just doing Kakariko. Once again, I'm very mad at the cane being the wrong color. I forget where exactly in CAC I got that fire rod. I want to say it was in CAC Well. Got back of escape here. Oh, and Ty finds the correct cane. So 50 minutes. Tyvarius is in go mode. Lucien will be joining him in go mode shortly here. There it is. Making sure to fluff a little bit. Probably looking for another sword. So both players in go mode within about 10 seconds of each other. Both have the same amount of dungeons completed. Ty has a sword advantage at the moment, but... And Lucien's still checking stuff. Ty also checking, fluffing. Okay, there's a sword. That probably... No, he's still checking stuff. I'm not sure what Lucien is looking for at this point. Maybe a Quake just in case? I don't know that we've checked either dungeons. Well, Meyer's the one we care about, and we can't have checked Meyer, but... Alright, so it looks like Lucien is going to back to Skullwoods here. Gets to save some time over Tyvarius, not having to do the front. And then both players going to be able to go mode pretty much all the same dungeons. Tyvarius is going to be able to go mode Ice Palace. Save a little bit of time there. Lucien never has to do the back of Thieves Town, so it's all this is actually pretty close here. Lucien is going to be very disappointed, unfortunately, realizing that he is short a key. Has to run back here and snag one. Gonna use the cane there. That's, yeah. I forget what boss was down here. It was, oh, Vitreous. Shouldn't be too bad. While Tyvarius deals with a Mold Orm. Very nicely done. Picking up yet another shovel. And 6th completed dungeon while Lucien finishes off Vitreous. And finishes their 6th dungeon. I think Tiberius has a minor advantage with routing at the moment, just because it's gonna be able to knock out Desert Mire here in one shot. So saving a little bit of a trip. Lucien going up the mountain here? This is interesting. So TR is the last crystal. So Lucien can do TR into GT. I wonder, I hope Lucien is remembering that this is all dungeons. Because they haven't touched any pendants. It's reasonable to not have done any of the pendants that they've done so far, but why, what are we doing? Why are we checking items? I'm confused. I'm not sure what Lucien is looking for at this point. I don't... Oh, maybe... I wonder if... Maybe Lucien doesn't realize that you can hop on the back of Turtle Rock and take the portal that way. Because this is most certainly not the most efficient way to get into TR. Ah, it's the wrong one. Meanwhile, Ty making quick work of Helmasaur, picking up another crystal. Ty has decided to step away from the computer for a moment. Okay, well, yeah, we do need the big key for Turtle Rock and a small key. So there's the big key. You still need a small key. Still need a small key. Yep, there you go. There it is. Easy. Ty, please. Okay, we're back. We got a Landmo here in TR. All right, so that is Lucien's 7th dungeon. 7 apiece. I'm assuming it's gonna go to GT now, but which is fine, I guess. I'm worried that. Oh wait, it's inverted. So why did you should have so yeah, GT's not on the mountain, but you definitely should have done Aga Tower up there while you were up there. Um well, I guess we'll see which direction he goes after the portal here. If he goes north, it's gonna be unfortunate. This is trip to the witch's hut to pick up potions. This feels like a GT play to me. Or a mushroom check? I still don't understand. No, we're taking the portal, so okay, I guess that was just the best opportunity to pick up potions. No, going north. Okay, this is gonna be unfortunate. This is Lucien not remembering that this mode is all dungeons. Yo, nice Lionels. There's a lot of Lionels in this seed. It's dungeon number 8 for Ty. I guess we'll see where the big key is here. Another fire rod. So Ty probably going to hit up Ice Palace here before heading up the mountain. Makes sense. Should be a pretty quick couple dungeons. Because the TR key layout was very kind. Yeah, I mean, so this is the downside to this tournament, I guess, is that, you know, the modes are so wildly different that, I mean, I know I always have to refresh my memory before I do a race on all the specifics for each one, because it's very easy to mix up and get your wires crossed. Oh my god, that room. Oh, I pick getting the icebreaker pretty quick there. Remembering to grab this key. There's the big key in a rando room. Another red cane. Seems starting the climb here. It's unfortunate that it's not going to be until phase 4 of Ganon that he realizes the mistake here. You know, you have to beat GT anyway, so it's not a huge loss of time as far as dungeon completion, but definitely lost some time with inefficient routing. Going to need to do another mountain climb to get back up to Aga Tower. Boy, this room is dangerous. Look at this guy. Just like no fear on one. Oh, he's got a fairy. That's why. Never mind. Nice, easy Silver Arrow Armos fight here. Dungeon number 9. Lucien enters the gauntlet. Looks like we got the squiggly hot dog gauntlet. This is the easy one. Probably a mini Moldorm in here somewhere. Maybe, but you know, this is the gauntlet you want to see in Animizer. Basically the easiest you could ask for. Alright, let's see what we got. Cold Stare. Shouldn't be too bad. Ty hopping into the back of Turtle Rock. Also taking the wrong one. Oh, man. The left ledge you want to drop down, not the right one. They'll be pretty happy here to find the big key immediately. And a flute. Finally, we have a flute. GT Climb being very generous. No stupid spike balls or anything. I suppose they got the mean end of the Atomizer early on, because it was... the beginning was pretty rough. That Igor going back to his home planet. Ty making very quick work of that Landmo, picking up dungeon number 10. Gonna run over to Agate Tower now. A moth up top, very easy. I will say there were not enough wall masters in this seed. To Lucien's credit, I've always felt like this mode should not be all dungeons, because, I mean, the initial purpose of the mode, it was called Ludicrous Speed, and very nice Agaphite, by the way. Why would you make a mode called Ludicrous Speed and then make it all dungeons? That flies in the face of the name. So unfortunately, we're going to get a first 3 phases of Ganon fight here, and then Ganon's going to call us a dingus. Oh, the message is right there. I forgot. I thought it was not until phase 4. Not heeding the message, unfortunately. Yeah, this is unfortunate. So, see if he figures it out after phase 4 is invincible. Okay. Finally realizes it. Fortunately, Ty's lead's probably a little too much to catch up to at this point. Um, all the dungeons that Lucien has not done are very quick, though. Go Mode Swamp is very fast. Thieves Town, you just have to run to the boss. And Mire was a god Mire. The unfortunate part is that it does not have a flute to... Wait, what is happening here? We're going back to get more potions? Okay. Whoa, bucko. I guess just wanted to have some potions for safety. I suppose that is the best time to pick them up. But yeah, I mean, Lucien's going to be able to probably beat these 3 dungeons in the amount of time it takes Ty to clear GT. The problem becomes that he has to climb the mountain again to go do Aga Tower, which is a pretty big time loss. This room's a nightmare. Alright, Ty about to get his big key here. And we'll begin the easiest climb in history. Lucien is making checks. I don't know what he's looking for. I am not I don't know. I don't know. Unless he thinks he needs flute to go to Meyer. That could be it. Ty assessing the bottle situation. Gonna pick up a couple more fairies here. This double anti-fairy in the diver down room is the worst. Alright, it's pendant number 1 for Lucien. Has to go take out Thieves Town and Meyer next. Pretty easy cold stare fight here, although that shooter makes every... As soon as I say that, that shooter really makes everything way more annoying. Luckily, Gold Sword is a pretty good counter to that. I also noticed Ty did not ever pick up any half magic. Not that it's super necessary. Um, but you know, does have to play a little more careful on the climb here. Get that magic refill. Fight our moth fight. $20. Ty making his way into the Aga fight. Lucien heads to the basement of Meyer. Got a double here. Easy. And that is every dungeon complete on Ty's side. Just needs to fight Ganon. Will hopefully not get called a dingus. Face tanking some bats. Lucien takes down Moldorm. Finishes Meyer. It's fine. Ty's got a couple fairies in reserve, so not a big deal. One more hit. Oh, just misses. And that'll do it. As long as we can cross the bridge here. That's GG's Tyvarius finishing time of 1:23:22. Taking this match. Oh, Lucien, you don't need to go this way. You don't need to blow up the thing. Anonymizer. Switch audio here so we do not get any echo.
Well, hello there, friend.
Oh, Tyvarius is here. Hello.
Oh, he's here. Oh, goodness. Hello.
GG.
Where were the other Cane of Samarias?
So I can tell you that the one that Lucien got was in Checkerboard Cave.
Okay.
There was also one in GT.
Okay.
And I don't know about the fourth one.
Okay.
But you found all the Burnas, so...
Yeah. It's like, and every time, I mean, I think I was in Samaria Go, like, at 30 minutes.
That was a pretty late go mode for a ludicrous speed scene.
Yeah. And so I'm like, all right, this is weird, but okay. And then every time I found a Burna, I'm like, wrong cane!
I saw your reaction every single time. You were just getting increasingly angrier every time you pulled a Burna.
Right shape, wrong cane, wrong color. It's like, come on, game.
Yeah, no, that was well. You had him everything except for Samaria for quite a long time. It's funny because you guys diverged quite a bit early on as for what dungeons you did, because Lucien went and did Desert pretty early, did Eastern and Pod before you chose to, did Ice Palace before you did, and you guys both hit go mode within 10 seconds of each other, both with 5 dungeons completed. Like,
that's insane. I love it. I love this mode.
Yeah, his go mode was Fire Rod, yours was Kane, obviously.
Really?
Yeah. So he Lucien decided to cack skip.
Yeah, that'll do it. I was gonna say, I think 2 Fire Rods or something were in CAC.
Yeah. So yeah, when he was in Pod Eastern, it was both rods away from go mode, got that ice rod in the back of Pod, and then after Pod went to CAC and ended up getting Fire Rod.
Got it.
The unfortunate thing that ended up happening was Lucien forgot that this was all dungeons.
Oh, no.
So...
that sucks.
Completed all crystals. You guys were pretty even until then, but then went straight to GT and fought Ganon and got dingused.
Oh, no. Man, now I feel bad.
Yeah, it was a little rough, because... You know, when it was up doing Turtle Rock, you could have done Aga Tower and didn't do Aga Tower, and then it just made for some unfortunate routing. Because this would have been quite close. Otherwise, I think.
Yeah, that's a feels bad, man.
Now as well, GG.
GG's Lucien. Sorry about the all dungeons thing. Gil was just telling me.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, it was unfortunate because I was telling Ty, you guys both hit go mode. Oh, I gotta. Sorry, hold on. We gotta do. You guys both hit go mode within 10 seconds of each other, both with 5 dungeons completed. So it was super close for a good chunk of the race, until the skipping of the pendant dungeons, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Dang.
It is what it is. No.
But yeah, I had a little bit of easier time with dungeons too, because I forget where you got the swords. Lucien was on Master Sword for quite a while.
Okay.
And then didn't pick up Tempered until pretty late, I think.
Right before Skullwoods, which is my Crystal 6.
Yeah.
Yep. Skull had one. I think CAC had one. Uncle had one that I didn't pick up, but I
Yes,
saw him holding it.
I saw Uncle wielding the gold sword there.
Yeah. I'm like, well, later, nerd. Have fun passing out in the sewers with a gold sword. No, I'm trying to remember where the swords were now, but yeah, I had gold pretty early, but that's because
I'm assuming they were probably in Kakariko, because, yeah, like I said, Lucien
think
did
so.
the Kak skip for most of the seed, which,
Yeah.
you know, I can appreciate that for sure, especially in a mode like this, like...
Especially in a tournament like this.
I mean, you did find almost every item you needed without hitting Kakariko. It was just the fire rod.
Yeah, that's sort of. I was kind of like, especially like 6 hearts. I was kind of like, just give me temper at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with wanting to find tempered out for sure. And then,
shout outs to Paradox Cave, by the way. I had a good
the double hammer. Yeah, that was great.
The double hammer. I'm like, all right, I need a hammer. Oh, cool, a hammer. Really?
I was actually, you know, I was a little concerned there because Lucien actually went up to the mountain way earlier than you and got both those hammers much earlier. Okay. And when I saw there was 2 in there, I was like, ooh, that's 2 less hammers for Ty to find elsewhere, so it's possible. And, I mean, you guys didn't find any other hammer. Well, there was the hammer-locked hammer on blind, but other than that...
Yep. No, it was one of those things where, you know, in this mode especially, even like regular Ludicrous and Invertacris, my thought process is usually, all right, do like 2 high-density areas, and in this seed it was Thieves Town and Kak, and then just jump into dungeons and hope you hit what you need on the way.
Yeah, makes sense. I will say also, nobody found all 4 Triforce pieces, so...
I know, I had 3. Wah wah.
I had 3 too.
Other one's probably right side GT, which I didn't touch. I don't know about your GT routing, Lucien. Did you go right side?
I usually do, but I switched it up this time.
Yeah, you guys both went Hope Room full left.
Dude, Hope left for life.
Nah.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that right up until League, when people are like, "Oh, he always does Hope left," and then I'm gonna switch it up.
Oh, get him! Yeah, there you go.
Get wrecked, me, and muscle memory takes over, and I just freak out and freeze for a minute. But no, Thank you, Gil, for restreaming. Thank you, Lucien, for 2 fun races. I mean, I know you and I were both obviously missed Ed going 6-0 in the groups. Kind of makes these races. Yeah, what a jerk. Who lets a horse play rando? But I had a blast, Lucien. I hope you did too. You know, we put on a heck of a meme show the other day, and then I hope you had fun in this one.
Yeah, I had a good time. I was a little annoyed with the Ganon all dungeons thing, but
yeah, it's tough. I was saying that during the race, like all the modes are so different. You have to. It's very easy to get your wires crossed. I know I have to reread the rule set before I do any race because I just want to make sure I'm like, oh, is this the one that has wild small keys, or like what's, you know? They're all so ridiculous. It's hard to keep track.
Yep.
Unless it's pot pump. That one I know.
And the Ganon's warning the first time, I thought it was just one of Ganon's wacky messages.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for letting me do the restream. I kind of rolled in here last minute. During the last one, my DM was like, "Hey, you gonna restream the Tyvarius Lucien match too?" And I'm like, "Well, I guess so."
Twist my arm.
Yeah. But yeah, I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. This has been a enjoyable tournament for me, anyway. I got one more match to do for my group tomorrow. I think is when I'm doing it. But I've had fun playing these stupid modes. So
absolutely.
Yeah, it's been a fun time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, come on.
Except for why is that there? I don't really like that one that much.
There you go, Gil. A little September thank you. September thank you for restreaming.
Thank you for the gifted sub. But yeah, if you guys don't have you guys have anything else to say about the seed?
I other than heck, Kane of Samaria. But no, thanks again, Lucien and Gil. Thanks, Beer and Mike, for the fun tournament. I look forward to watching the musical chairs round next.
I can't wait. Even if I don't get to participate, I'm hoping I can, but even if I don't, I can't wait to watch some 4-way true pot hunt. All right, so yeah, we'll probably end it there. Thanks again.
Cool.
Yeah.
And,
sorry.
Have a good night. Yeah, no, you're good. Go ahead, say what you need to say.
No, I was just saying have a good night.
Yeah.
But thank you again for the restream.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. I'll catch you both later. Have a great night.
Have a good night.